So, I ran out of storage space for a second. I ran RTS, which is a game that's like a real-time strategy game with plastic army, and it's so cool. Luigi's Mansion, which I don't think needs an explanation. Star Fox Adventures, which is basically just a Zelda ripoff, but it's Star Fox. And no, contrary to what you see on the cover, Peppy does not whack dinosaurs with the torch, and Slippy does not wreak havoc with that screwdriver of his. Which doesn't even look like a screwdriver. It looks like a needle. It looks like a tiny spear with the. It looks like a spearhead with a handle. And that's Star Fox Assault, which I think also does not need an explanation. This is a bestseller, Player's Choice version. And this, for a while, was like the last Star. A year later, made Star Fox Command, and Nintendo would leave us high and dry until Star Fox Zero. I've been a Star Fox fan for a while, so I know what true despair feels like. And if you don't believe me, when I was 7, I used to be in Boy Scouts, and on my way to Boy Scouts, my dad liked to go to this thrift store sometimes, because that was right next to the store my mom owned. And we found Star Fox 64 for $8, which is, I heard like this game is mega expensive now. But this is only like 12 years after Star Fox 64 came out, okay? You gotta understand, this is like 15 years after Star Fox 64 came out, so it was before retro gaming became big. Like the Tom Hanks movie, it was before retro gaming became big, big. Not as in the Tom Hanks movie, which I own, by the way. I mean big as in just, like, popular. Also, one of those things got a VHS tape of Spider-Man. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man's out. It's not because I was watching it. I wish it was out here because I was watching it. But it's actually out here because I need to throw it away because the tape inside's broken. So now I don't own the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, and that makes me mad. Because it's like a great movie. That's the reason why his trilogy is called the Holy Trinity. These are movies with Steve Martin. Oh, that last one, Inner Space, is Martin Short, not Steve Martin. I have a lot of movies with Tom Hanks in here. Then I have, this is the letter I keep my movies with Richard Gere and John Wayne. Oh, and plus I have American Graffiti in there because I didn't know where to stick it. This movie made me scared of Al Pacino. Devil's Advocate, don't watch it. Al Pacino's really scary in that movie. That's Grease. It's one of my mom's favorite movies, and Joe Dirt, which I did not like that much. Because he has like a septic tank full of poo poured on his head. And this is where I keep my movies with Harrison Ford and Sigourney Weaver. And this is where I keep my movies with Patrick Swayze, John Cusack, and Tim Allen, plus Big Mama's House. I like Martin Lawrence as much as the next guy, but Big Mama's House doesn't need to be a thing. This is where I keep my movies with Eddie Murphy, plus Half Past Dead and Born Identity are there. This is where I keep my movies with Sylvester Stallone, and unlike other drawers dedicated to actors, this one has nothing but movies with Sylvester Stallone. This is where I keep my Christmas movies, plus The Untouchables for some reason. This is where I keep my movies with Michael Douglas, and Paul Newman, and I dropped that. I'll pick that up later. Don't worry, I'm just kind of lazy right now. This is where I keep I have the Pink Panther movie, 4 of the 5 good Pink Panther movies. Wagons East, Summer Rental with John Candy, and The Great Outdoors. So John Candy movies here, and then I have some Monty Python stuff, and both Grumpy Old Men movies. Mr. Baseball's missing. I have baseball movies in there, and oh no, Somewhere in Time was in there? That's Spy Again with Brad Pitt, Robert Redford. Let me pick these up real quick. Okay, sorry again for this, but okay, Absence of Malice, I forgot that I had this on. Nobody's Fool. There's so many awesome movies, huh? Why have I not been watching these? Ow. Let's first get the movies with Michael Douglas. American President. That's one of my favorite movies. It's a movie where Michael Douglas plays the President of the United States. And he falls in love with a global warming activist. Okay. Okay, so, this is Robert Redford, this is Robert Redford, this is Robert Redford. Ooh, that reminds me, I got new movies I need to put away. I can show you one of them. I got one of my favorite movies on VHS recently. Let me finish putting these away real quick. We can get back to hanging out, I guess. That's what I'm going to call it. Sorry, I just had to put them back in a similar way to how they were organized, but better. Okay, let's see. I don't exactly remember what's in here, so, let's hope they're good movies, I guess. It's like the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX where they're like, oh, let's see if we can find that legendary egg sandwich. And then, like, what egg sandwich? You know, the one with the egg in it. The one with egg in it. I think the one with egg. Yeah, it's the only good one. More than half of these aren't good. And like, oh, that's right. More than half of these aren't good. Like, let's draw randomly to see which sandwich is the egg which, and then nobody finds it. And they find out some Tarzan guy who used to attend school is stealing them. Okay, so this is The Last Castle. It's one of my all-time favorite movies because it has Robert Redford. This is The Bourne Supremacy. I got this because I had The Bourne Identity. This is Slapshot. I got this because it has Paul Newman, and I like Paul Newman. This is Jack. It has Robin Williams, and I got it because I like Robin Williams. This is The Mummy. I got it because it's a movie. This is Absolute Power. I got it because it has Clint Eastwood. This is Castaway. I got it because it's a Tom Hanks movie, directed by Robert Zemeckis that I've been meaning to watch because I heard it's really good. Don't know about that one. My dad loves that one. Probably why I got it. Risky Business. I got this because it has Tom Cruise and it's like a very influential 80s movie. Well, this is Heartbreak Ridge. I got it because it's Clint Eastwood, and I heard it's like one of his best movies. And what is this one? It's brand new. Jeremiah Johnson. Robert Redford's in this? Oh, no wonder I got this. Okay, well, actually, yeah, well, let's go through the mundane process of me putting these away. These have Robert Redford in them, so they'll go in that drawer that just spilled out. Oh, what's this one? I missed this one. James Garner, Edmund O'Brien, Up, Periscope. James Garner is a famous Hollywood actor. He's dead now. And he's my oldest brother's best friend's uncle. Great uncle. Okay, so, let's be extra classy with how we take them out this time, okay? I don't want a big spilly out mess like last time. Okay. Spy Game. That's Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. Two of my favorites. Yeah, I like them. They're good actors. Oh, balls. Oh gosh. Yeah. One thing I used to like to do to waste my time was I used to be part of this Discord server. It's deleted now. I'm part of a successor server though to it because it's such a good idea. We can't just let it die. We're not Kylo Ren. We're not going to let the past die and kill it because if we have to, we don't have to kill it. So therefore, I don't think it has to die. I want to keep these still sorted by actor. I'm that dedicated. Last Castle is so good, I bought it on DVD for $2.50 at a local DVD store at good prices called CDR. No, they're not sponsoring. No, I'm not sponsored, but no sponsorship. But it'd be cool if I was, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll put those away later. Yeah, that's basically what happens when I get into movies. I don't know what to put tough guys and Somewhere in Time. Though Somewhere in Time is Christopher Reeve, who is like the original guy who played Superman, the first actor to play Superman in a movie, and it was in one directed by Richard Donner. It was so good. They made a sequel, and it was not as good, but I heard it's still good, and it was like halfway directed by Richard Donner. Yeah, I don't know what